Very few of us get the opportunity to have a mama who is their best friend. Mom was my best friend and the love of my life, and I was so blessed to be able to call her Mom. She taught me what a mother's love meant and taught me what the love of Jesus meant. I miss her every second of every day.
Hello, I'm Sharon Jameson. I'm going to talk about my mother today. During the 50s, being a single mother raising 3 children. I don't know how she did it. I think the greatest thing that I can ever remember about my mom was she was a woman who sacrificed a lot for her children. There wasn't anything that my mother wouldn't do for us. There was always food on the table, clothes, comfort. I don't know how she did it. But she did it through all of us growing up, and into her late years. I could go to my mother, and she would always be there, whether it was monetary, helping me, myself, or if it was for wisdom, for guidance. She was always there. And to this day, I really miss my mother. And I know there'll be one day that I'll see my mom again. And when I do, she'll be this young, vibrant woman running into my arms. And I can't wait to see that to happen.
The person I want to tell you about today, my mama, is Janie Lou Forte Nettles Welter. And she is amazing. And I have to tell you, my mommy's in heaven right now. But I have to tell you that I feel her presence every day. We still talk and we still laugh. And the best thing that I loved about my mama, if you could choose one thing, was that she was my mama. I mean, that was the most amazing thing. Out of everybody, of course I had to share her with 6 siblings, but out of everybody in the world, God put us together, and she was my mama. And she taught me to be strong, and to be a fighter, and to love strong. And she used to tell me all the time, do all that you do with all of your might. And I do that to this day. So for those of you that think that I come on too strong sometime, I'm just listening to my mama. I love you, Mama.
Well, my mother, on Mother's Day today, honoring her, she really was a wonderful mother. And because she was of Swedish descent, she could cook and bake and clean, just absolutely keep the house absolutely perfect. But she was a really true, honest homemaker, being able to sew and create. She was a Sunday school teacher. It takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of strength, and a lot of endurance to be a mother, whether it was way back then or today. Mothers are the backbone of our country. Having God in her life helped be the backbone of us, my brothers and sisters, growing up. I am so truly thankful that I have had a chance to have a wonderful mom, just like most of you have.
My mother, she's been outside of Jesus and God. She has been my rock. And I just love her to death. And she's my world outside of my boyfriend, Peter. And she means the world to me. And without her, I would be totally lost without her. So I love her. She's taught me a lot. over the years, and I take it to heart and will cherish it forever.
Okay, well, Mom's been dead for over 20 years now, but they say a picture is worth 10,000 words, and Mom didn't do a whole lot of talking about honesty, truthfulness, hard work, treating other people right, and that sort of thing, and in general, just being a good Christian example. But she lived it, and it rubbed off on me, and I thank God for her still. She believed in God and brought me up to know the Bible, or at least parts of it. And when God finally started working with me in my early 20s, getting my head screwed on straight, I had a good foundation to start on. God and the Bible weren't total strangers. And Mom's been a good influence on my life, and I really thank God for her.
On this Mother's Day edition at Love at the Cross Ministry in the USA, but representing from Kenya, we are going to virtually celebrate our moms by their best achieved qualities in our lives today. And I remember my mom. She was charming, she was a good cook, and she had good advice. And if she was alive and here today, I would buy her a violin, because I remember she was also a good singer at the church. But sometimes all we have left are just memories and wishes that heavens had phones. But sending this message from earth to heaven, Happy Mother's Day.
So my mom is a very strong and beautiful and talented person. She is also a very gifted healer, and she's also very fun. She's my favorite person to spend time with on a sunny day, or to just relax with after a long day of work. I just love and admire my mom very much. I love you, Mom.
For me, my mom is my best friend. I can honestly say that after work, or really any time, I call her constantly. She can attest to the fact that I leave her constant messages. I come to her house after work. I come to her house on the weekends, and I really I go to my mom for just everyday chit chat. And I also go to her for advice, for comfort, for when positive things or happy things are happening, when I need something, and some hard things are happening in my life, I always go straight to her. So I really feel like my mom is my best friend, my go-to person. My mom is also my kids' grandmother, and they just love her. Every single waking moment, they would be, here at my mom's house. She's just, for them, comfort, fun, excitement, joy, peace. She just provides all of these things for me and for my kids. And so my mom is honestly probably the most important person in my life. So I love you, Mom.
What my mother means to me, I would say she's my best friend, and I tell her anything and everything with no judgment, and I love her very much.
One thing that I appreciate about my mom is that she's given me everything she can give me. And she's been a great mom for my whole life.
My mother was an amazing, fascinating, multifaceted woman, and there's no way I could really tell you everything about her in 30 seconds. So I'm going to tell you what stands out to me the most since her passing. She was a tall, beautiful, intelligent Southern belle that sent me and my sisters to charm school and taught us the importance of loving the Lord and the strength of prayer, and the position that prayer played in a mother's life as mothers pray for their children and their children's well-being and their children's dreams and their children's health and protection. And she always prayed those things for us. I miss her more than I could ever say, so I'll just say I miss her. But I do know that she looks over me and that she loves me when she was here, and she loves me still.
Hi, I'm Leona Leafty, and I'm here to tell you a few things about my mother, who was a very amazing woman. I am one of 17 children, so I'm very thankful that she had us all, or else I would not be here, of course. She was a very patient, kind, compassionate, understanding woman. She taught us kids to love God and to be self-reliant. You had to be, because I figured my mother, she had all these little ones, and so it taught me to just do what I needed to do for myself, and she was really good that way. But she was just an amazing person, and I miss her dearly, and lots of memories, but I look forward to meeting her in the world tomorrow.
What I love most about my mom is she's kind and compassionate. She always gives the best advice, and she's just always so fun to be around. Growing up, she'd always do a lot of things that made us feel empowered, and I think she's the reason that me and my sisters are such strong women and have been so successful in the things that we have tried to do in life. So I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, and thanks for being an awesome mom.
Hi, I'm Jessica, here to talk about my mama. She's the most amazing woman I've ever met, literally, in my life. She's always taking care of all of us. She doesn't even make it look like a chore. She makes having 4 children seem fun, which is just weird, because how are all those girls in one house that much of a gift? Every screaming match, every tantrum, all of it looks effortless. So it's crazy how she does that. She's managed to take in strays. I am the one that just brings in every one of my friends, anybody who needs help. And she's never turned a single one of them away. She cares for other people's children. So I cannot express how thankful I am to be born to her and for her to be in charge of parenting me and teaching me to be the woman that I am.